Good morrow, Wolfpack. 'Tis I, George, and welcome back to What Movies Are About. Now, normally I would film it in a white background like I did for the last What Movies Are About, but it was terrible lighting. Don't believe me? Check out this exclusive clip. You see what I mean here? Today I wanted to talk about a movie that is on the minds of many people, females in particular, and that is 50 Shades of Grey. And I just know that this video is gonna get real weird real fast. It came out Valentine's Day, and I assume every guy took their girlfriend to see it. Now, I did no such thing this year. I had a very complicated Valentine's Day this year, and I don't feel like getting into it. That's not what this video is about. I have not seen the movie, and I have not read the book. My only clues are what I've heard about it. So without further ado, here is my plot summary of 50 Shades of Grey. The story takes place in New York, and revolves around Christian Grey. This handsome mother somehow gained the power enough to knock this handsome mother off the throne of biggest sex icon. But I think we all know who can knock Christian Grey off the throne this time. I'm getting off topic. So Christian Grey owns a company. I know it's called Grey something, but Grey what? Grey Co? Grey Inc? Ooh, that'd be a funny name. What does this company sell? Grey Inc? I can just imagine him thinking one day to himself, you know, writing with a pen that has black ink, blue ink, red ink, sure, that's cutesy wootsy, but what if you had a pen with grey ink? Boom! I'm not sure why he sounds like an agent from the 1960s to me. You're gonna be a star, kid, a big star, see? So Christian Grey owns the company Grey Inc, and what they manufacture is Grey ink. Brilliant. I feel like Grey only hires a girl if he's planning to fornicate with her. So this story is about a certain experience he has with a certain girl. Now, I'm not sure what her name is, so we're just gonna call her Jean. I don't know why, it just feels right. So Jean goes over to Grey Inc so that she can apply to be his assistant. Of course he hires her because he thinks she's hot. I'd say it'll take him about a week before he starts putting the moves on her. I think she is kind of into it because, you know, he is her boss and owns the freaking company. So one day, Christian invites Jean over to his place, which I'm assuming is nicer than the Dalai Lama's palace. Anyway, they have dinner. Christian is looking good, alright? He's tall, suave, and handsome. Probably spits the same game that he uses on every girl he hires. So once he has Jean all liquored up, he puts sex on the table. By the way, this isn't a table, this is just my ottoman. You like it? You like it? It's blue. See, look at that. Sorry, I just... Now, I heard that he brings her to his playroom. His playroom! Unless you own a McDonald's, you should not have a playroom. Anywhoozles, they go into the playroom and have sex for the first time. But it's not just regular sex, nay. Christian Grey is a man who is very much into kinky sex. I don't think kinky is the right word for this because I heard that he whips her. Whips her! With a whip! What? So I picture it goes something like this. How are you feeling, my darling? Uncomfortable? Excellent. This rope is really tight. Can you loosen it a bit? No, my dear. It makes it all the real. Chris, I don't think this is such a good idea. Of course, I've done this many times before. Wait, what? Take that. Told you it was gonna get weird. So throughout the movie they have sex several times. But how does the movie end for these star-crossed lovers? I feel like Christian is the kind of guy who ends all of his relationships and has never been broken up with. Until today. So Jean breaks up with Christian. Twist! But that's not all, she also stops working for him. Christian doesn't know how to respond. The movie ends with Christian becoming a completely different man and stops focusing so much on the kinkiness of sex, but actually focusing on the actual relationship. The end. Woo! That was intense. I heard this was a trilogy though, so I'm pretty sure it's not gonna end like this. But in any kind of way, thank you for watching, liking, and commenting. Make sure to subscribe to become part of the Wolfpack today. Also, let me know down in the comments how on point my summarizing of 50 Shades of Grey was. Well, it's time for this lone wolf to roll out. Ow! Service. Service. Anywhere.